So if your miss is a fade and you're working on the square to square swing, there are two things that could be happening here. Most of what I see when I hear a player say he's hitting a fade and he's trying to hit a straight shot or a draw, when I get a swing video, someone sends me their video and I look at it, most of the time it's because the club path and the club face are not matching up the way they intend to have them match up. So to get a fade, we have to have a club path that's going left of where the club face is pointed. So they might have the club face pointed relatively close to the target line, or what we might call square to the target line, but their path is too much to the left, and that's causing some clockwise rotation on the golf ball, which is making that ball go out and turn to the right. So that's one way that a player could hit a fade when they're trying to do the square to square swing. The other way that a player could hit a fade or a slice when they're trying to do a square to square swing is they think that the club face is square to the arc coming into the impact, but actually it's still open. So what you'd see with that one would be a club face that's pointing right of the target at impact, and this ball would start right and then most likely even curve right, especially if we're maintaining our impact alignments. So if we're not flipping at all and the face is pointed a little right of the target and our path is going toward the target, then we're going to get a little bit of clockwise rotation, a little curve to the right. So to fix that big fade, the one where the club is coming through either square to the target line or square to the arc that we intend to swing on, but the path is going left, or if our face is slightly open and our path is really good, what we want to first check is what that club face is doing. And we can check by looking at our grip and seeing where we are at the top of our backswing and kind of doing slow motion swings just to check and see if maybe our grip's a little too weak and we think we're keeping the face square to the arc, but coming down we can see that the club face is a little open to the arc. So now I know that even if I swing on my target line or my intended path, if my face is open, I'm going to get a little bit of a fade. So that's the first thing to check. Find out if that face is actually square to the arc. If it's not, you can strengthen your grip a little bit, and even in your swing, feel like almost like you overclose the face going back. So it would feel almost like you're like a Dustin Johnson at the top of your backswing, where your club face is really closed and you're coming through. And at that point, if you're over fading or you're hitting a slice and you don't intend to, we really want to see you hitting some draws. We really want to go ahead and overdo the club face to see if we're hitting some draws. If it's not the club face, then it's most likely the path. So if the club face is coming through relatively square and you've got a good enough grip or a comfortable enough grip that allows your club face to be square to the arc, but your ball's still curving, that means your path is going too much to the left relative to your club face. So what we want to do for that one is we want to feel like our path really gets exaggerated into out. We still want to keep our club face pretty square or even closed. You might even feel like it's really shut coming into impact to just exaggerate that counterclockwise spin that we can get from having our club path be more to the right than our club face. And we just want to do a couple of swings, maybe make kind of our impact drill where we're grooving that impact drill, we're setting the handle forward, and then we're just really exaggerating the path into out and visualizing that the club face is closed relative to that swing path. And that will help us to understand and possibly correct a ball that's over curving to the right. So check those two things. A, is your club face as square as you think it is? And B, is your path going in the right direction? Because at the end of the day, those are the only two things that are going to influence the curve of your ball flight.